Hi, it's Dana here, and today I'm gonna talk to you about the subject of confidence and trust. So, trust is something I've been struggling with pretty much all my life because when I grew up, my parents argued a lot. And while I don't want to dwell on childhood stuff too much, it's good to sometimes look back at your childhood and analyze what stuff was happening back then. What did you experience as a child? Because, believe it or not, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to money, when it comes to your career, or life in general, certain beliefs that we take with us in our childhood can hold us back when we're adults. So, I highly advise you to analyze what sort of beliefs did you take with you when you were a child, how are they holding you back, and how can you turn these around? For example, in my childhood, like I said, my parents argued a lot, which made me believe three toxic beliefs. One, love doesn't exist. Two, don't trust anyone. And three, relationships are bad. On top of that, there was a massive scarcity mindset. My dad complained a lot about not having enough money, which then has also created a fourth toxic belief, which is me believing that it's hard to create money. Now, under no circumstances I want to seem ungrateful towards my parents because my parents were amazing people. They worked extremely hard, both were different in their own way. My mom was always there for me, my dad always provided. It was the typical old fashioned traditional model of my mom being at home and my dad being at work. Anyway, the belief, don't trust anyone, has then later manifested more situations where people broke my trust. Then, in recent years, I learned a lot on myself, and now I've attracted people into my life where I know I can trust them, but my old beliefs are still holding me back, sabotaging a lot of things. So, work if you're going through something similar, work on your trust. Confidence is another one. How confident are you really? Do you see yourself as an extrovert or as an introvert? How confident are you as a person? How confident are you speaking to people? How confident are you taking certain opportunities in your life? Are you really giving it 100% when chasing your dreams? Another example from my own life. When I was a bit younger than now, I was confident because at the time I was in really good shape. I took another belief with me from my childhood, which is that apparently you only achieve stuff in life when you have a good body, when you look good. And I still believe this to be partially true, but another thing that you need to take into equation is that the most attractive thing is confidence. If you're lacking confidence, if you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, then Yeah, you know, you may achieve certain things with your looks, but you're not as attractive as when your energy is aligned. Sometimes you get people who are not perfect, who don't have the perfect face, who don't have the perfect body, but they're still extremely attractive because their vibe is high. So make sure your vibe is high. Make sure you do things you enjoy. Make sure, I mean, I'm telling you the basics here. Make sure you get enough sleep. I know for myself, if I don't get enough sleep, then I'm extremely grumpy. So I'm making sure I'm having enough sleep. Drink enough water, you know, it's basic things. Basically, look after yourself, you know, eat healthy, exercise, and then your vibe stays high, you know. Do whatever works for you, you know, whatever hobbies you have that you really enjoy, whatever TV shows you enjoy watching. Do you like going for a walk with your dog, or do you like stroking your cat? Or I go for walks with my baby, you know, fresh air. Sometimes I'd have negative thoughts, and I just say to myself, you know what? I just go for a walk. I just go to the shops. I just get some fresh air and I'm fine again. And then I think, what was I worried about? So, the most attractive thing is confidence. And when you keep your vibe high, then you're more confident. Take those negative beliefs you have and turn them around. Meditate. Affirm them to yourself until you believe them, but don't give up if you're feeling low. Please don't give up. Because I myself, I know what it feels like to be really low. And I do not want to go back there. So if you're feeling really low, please do anything to build your confidence. Do anything you can to get your vibe up again. And you can't go from 0 to 100, but you can go from 0 to 1, 2, 3. You know, I call it, or Abraham Hicks calls it, the emotional scale. You go from depression to anger to frustration. Then you make the next step to hope, which is more positive. Then you get to, you know, you start feeling better again. And trust me, when you get more confident, more secure within, that's really what I'm talking about. Being more secure from within, no matter what people do around you, then you won't be that prone to ups and downs. I myself can talk from experience. I'm a very emotional person, and sometimes, you know, I've experienced extreme highs and extreme lows, and sometimes I would just crash from high to low, or then I would force myself to get up there again and then crash again. It's not good. If you're really confident, if you're really secure, you have a steady state. It's a state of peace, it's a state of alignment, it's a natural high. Yeah, a natural high. Um, you just feel good. You have this state of acceptance, no matter what's happening, good or bad stuff. You are cool with it. And that, in my opinion, is true happiness. True happiness is not that ecstatic state where you're super excited, because that state won't last. But it's that steady state, that aligned state, that inner peace, peace from within. And yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but that's it for today. Work on trusting yourself, work on trusting people who are important to you if you don't do already. And if you're not confident, do anything to get to that more confident state. Because when you raise your vibe, when you build your confidence, then you get closer to your goals effortlessly, because may it be personal or professional, you need that confidence to take all the opportunities you can to achieve your goals. So that's it for today. And if you like what you hear, Dana, I talk about anything to do with the law of attraction, Neville Goddard, and anything to do with manifesting. So if you're interested in that topic, please subscribe and smash the like button, and I hope to see you guys soon.